Hey Stephanie, how you doing? All right, so let's go take a look. You're talking about a few of the things that you want to incorporate at this point, but I think right now let's go ahead and take a look at the file. Let's take a look at the ad, and I want to go through and I want to show you a couple of things that are actually missing, a couple of missing requirements. Once we get those missing requirements in place, then we can start concentrating on making some of the changes that you are thinking about. Okay, so we take a look at the image itself. Now, the first thing I'm seeing is that there's no contact information. So in this magazine ad, even if the viewer did say, "Hey, I want to take advantage of this," there's no way to contact. Typically, you would use the contact information is located in the Amethyst Space Style Guide. So you definitely want to take a look at that and include that in your ad too. The next thing I want to talk about is the typefaces. This assignment requires, if you take a look at the Amethyst Space Style Guide, it requires the use of Arial Bold typeface only in this um, assignment. This is definitely not Arial Bold. Well, actually, it goes like this. It goes Arial Bold for headlines, Arial Bold Italic for subheads, and then regular Arial for body copy. That looks like it could possibly be regular Arial, but this is definitely not Arial Bold. This is definitely not Arial Bold Italic. So you want to get in there and make sure you get those typeface requirements in place. The next thing I'm seeing is the actual logo itself. This is not one of the accepted versions in the logo, and the reason is because there is no version of the logo in this color that comes with a white background. This is a transparent background. This is telling me that this was captured as a screenshot and placed as such. And that is something that you don't want to do. What you want to do is use one of the actual real logos from the style guide. Now, in order to do that, you have to open that style guide in Illustrator. I know it's a PDF, but you can open it right in Illustrator, select, copy, and paste one of the logos into this composition. Now, if you jump over to the course announcements area, and specifically right down here, I'm in Module 2. Welcome, hello, and welcome to Module 2. So it's right down here, we've got um, right under the masking tutorial, which I'll talk about in a second, we've got this how to complete assignment 2-2, and this shows you exactly how to open this in Illustrator, select, copy and paste, or drag and drop one of these logos into your working file. The next thing I would recommend that you do is go ahead and place the masked image from assignment 2-1. That is required in this assignment, so that's got to be placed in here. Off the top of my head, I can't recall what your masked image for assignment 2-1 is, but you'll definitely want to do that. The next thing I would recommend, I think you've got a lot of things in place here, and you're ready to really start moving on this. But what I would recommend is I would go ahead and once you place your headline, take your headline and left align it. I'm sorry, once you place your headline, take your subhead, left align it, and place it underneath your headline. So you have headline, subhead. Then you can fit this body copy in here somewhere. And expenses paid are an exciting getaway for a family of four, all expenses paid vacation for 1 week stay, come relax. This is really, really difficult to understand exactly what the promotion is. I would recommend streamlining that promotion to make it more understandable. Right now, it seems like this promotion is only geared towards families of four. And that's, I think, somewhat a little bit discriminatory in that you're not offering any kind of promotion here to families other than those that are families of four. Do you see? What if I have 2 kids? Or I'm sorry, what if I have 3 kids? I'm not allowed to take advantage of the promotion. So that is, I think, a little bit problematic. So I would reword this, and just go down to those examples in the announcements here. You'll see plenty of really good, well-written promotional offerings, and maybe you can take a look at those and get an idea of how you want to compose the verbiage for your promotion. Okay, those are my recommendations. Also, my final recommendation is the background image, I think, can use a levels adjustment layer. I think it's lacking in contrast. And I think we can really start bringing out some of the tonal variations in tonal being Tonal in this image. For example, the textures in this kind of thatch roof will really come out, as well as the tonal variations between the darker areas of this foliage and the lighter areas. So the relationship of highlight and shadow will really be enhanced with an adjustment layer. And I would specifically recommend a levels adjustment layer with the specific intent of increasing the contrast in this specific image. Okay, so those are my recommendations. And as I said, I know you've got some other ideas, and that's great. I'll definitely help you work those into your composition. But at this point, we have to get everything set in place so that all the requirements are met. Then we can start working on some enhancements. So my recommendation at this point is to get this firm and get it finished. This coming week, we're going to start on the banner ad, which is going to take a minute if you've never really done much work in Photoshop, specifically with the animation tools. It's going to take a minute to get that done. So I would prefer to have this completed by the time we move into working the banner ad. I know that's asking a lot, but if possible, go ahead and finalize this. And you can resubmit or email me, do whatever you want to do to get with me, to get some eyes on this so we can get further comments back to you so that we can expeditiously move forward in the project, knowing that this is complete and it abides by all specification requirements. All right, so most importantly, if you have any questions at all, please get with me and I'll be glad to clarify. All right, thank you very much.